The pace of change in the world is gaining hypersonic speed, as evidenced by the Iranian news agency IRNA's announcement of the development of a hypersonic missile. Fattah, a hypersonic missile developed in Iran, was unveiled by President Ebrahim Raisi on the morning of June 6th. A successful test of this missile was conducted on May 29th. This shows that the country, which has been subject to Western sanctions for 44 years, has managed to develop a weapon whose availability is still limited to Russia and China. After the failed test of the AGM-183 ARRW missile on March 13th, the United States announced that hypersonic missiles will not be available until 2027. In this video, we'll talk about the details of Iran's hypersonic missile and how it will change the geopolitical balance of power in the world. This will lead to significant changes. Limited information is currently available on these Iranian weapons. The main source of data is the Iranian media, and their reports should be treated with caution, not taking them at face value, but not dismissing them completely. To date, it is known that the Fattah hypersonic missile, which translates from Farsi as the victorious one, has a range of 870 miles and a breakup speed of Mach 12-13. It is capable of maneuvering both in and out of the atmosphere and passing through missile defense systems. According to these data, the Fattah flies faster than the well-known Russian Kinzhal missile, but has a shorter range, as the Kinzhal can fly up to 1242 miles. It is worth noting that the Iranian missile is launched from the ground, while the Russian Dagger missile requires a MiG-31 interceptor to launch. In addition, the Fattah has a solid fuel engine upper stage with a controlled thrust vector, and the controlling stage is equipped with aerodynamic ceramics that allow changing the flight path. It is also known that the missile body uses carbon fibers that effectively absorb radar signals and reduce the infrared radiation of the rocket engine, thereby reducing the visibility of the Fattah. Understanding how Iran was able to develop such a unique weapon requires a deeper analysis. Although the 44 years of sanctions have had a significant impact on Iran, it is hard to imagine that they have been able to completely stop its military and technical development. There are suspicions that Iran has received assistance from other countries, including Russia and China. This is evidenced by the fact that the United States immediately imposed sanctions on China and Hong Kong after the announcement of the Iranian hypersonic missile, which indicates their possible involvement in the supply of important components for this weapon. It is necessary to analyze the key characteristics of the Fattah, speed and range, to understand why Russia and China may be interested in close military technical cooperation with Iran. Hypersonic missiles, as demonstrated by Russia's conflict with Ukraine, have great potential. Russian Kinzhal missiles have effectively attacked protected targets, including a nuclear warhead storage facility in the Carpathians, and damaged the U.S. Patriot missile defense system. This shows that no Western missile defense system is currently capable of effectively destroying hypersonic missiles. It is logical to assume that in order to develop effective missile defense systems, it is necessary to first have an understanding and experience with hypersonic missiles themselves. Let's pay attention to the range of the Iranian hypersonic missile, which is 870 miles. This radius around Iran includes countries such as Saudi Arabia and Israel. It is important to note that Iran has no claims to countries such as Turkmenistan and Georgia. According to recent reports, Saudi Arabia has recently changed its attitude towards Iran, and this peace agreement was supported by Russia and China. This suggests that Iran is likely not targeting its new missiles at Saudi Arabia's oil facilities. There is only one possible reason for Iran to develop a hypersonic missile: the threat posed by Israel with its powerful and deeply echeloned missile defense. I should note that this does not include the well-known Iron Dome system, which is designed to intercept slower missiles such as Qassam, which are manufactured by Arab terrorists in their garages. Israel also has much more powerful missile defense systems, located in 3 defense echelons. The first echelon is the Hezbollah system, equipped with Arrow 3 missiles with a range of up to 776 miles. The second echelon is the same Hez system, but with the Arrow 2 missile with a range of up to 62 miles. Finally, the third echelon is the Sling of David system, also known as the Magic Wand. To neutralize the Iranian threat to Israel, the Stunner missiles were developed with a range of 43 to 186 miles. However, is this sufficient to counter Iran's new weapons? No, it is not. The Israeli missiles were designed to intercept targets moving at speeds of up to 4.5 kilometers per second. According to reports, the Fattah missiles are designed to reach a speed of Mach 13, which is equivalent to 2.8 miles per second. However, it should be noted that the Iranian missile is also capable of maneuvers. It does not fly along a predictable ballistic trajectory. Thus, to date, Israel has no adequate defense against this new Iranian weapon. This gives Iran an important advantage. Given that Iran has long sought to develop nuclear weapons, and Israel is considered one of its potential main targets, it actively and resolutely opposes these efforts. Do not forget how in 1981, during Operation ARRW, 8 Israeli F-16s destroyed Iran's French-origin Osirak nuclear reactor and halted Iran's nuclear program for decades. However, the Iranian side has taken important steps to improve its air defense. It includes Russian S-300 PMU-2 anti-aircraft missile systems, as well as new systems such as Bavar 373, Talash, Khordad, and Mersad 16. In addition, Russia has supplied Iran with Su-35 fighter jets. These steps complicate the task of reaching Iran's nuclear facilities. However, if Israel decides that Iran is on the home stretch to obtaining a nuclear bomb, a new military strike can be expected. In this case, the risk is that the Israelis could be hit by Iranian hypersonic missiles that could neutralize their missile defense. This could lead to conventional missile attacks by Iran, which could have a serious impact on Israel, given the significant number of missiles Iran has. Iran has several types of missiles with different ranges, such as Fattah 110 with a range of up to 310 miles, Zulfikar with a range of up to 434 miles, Dezful with a range of up to 621 miles, and Khorramshahr 4 with a range of up to 1242 miles, and a warhead weight of 3,300 pounds. The commander of Iran's aerospace forces, Amir Ali Hajizadeh, said that one of these missiles can hit up to 80 targets simultaneously. The Khorramshahr 4 was tested on May 25th, almost simultaneously with the hypersonic missile that was tested on May 29th. Thus, the emergence of a nuclear bomb in Iran is becoming more and more real. If this happens, it will radically change the situation in the Middle East. Israel will cease to be a mere outpost of the United States in the region, as it will prioritize its security, not just support American policy. Currently, Israel refrains from supplying weapons to Ukraine because of the adverse impact on relations with Russia. They are concerned that such a step could strengthen Iran and encourage it to take aggressive actions against Israel. In addition, Saudi Arabia is strengthening its ties with China and Russia, which are allies of Iran. As a result, the United States may significantly lose its influence in the Middle East. As a result, the situation for the West is far from optimistic, and this also has negative consequences for the entire world civilization. Iran's weapons, starting with hypersonic and possibly future nuclear weapons, are another step toward the next world war. Don't forget to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay up to date with the latest captivating videos on intriguing new weapon projects.